Hello people, this is Miguel speaking and presenting my lesson 27 homework for the lesson 28 from Paul McWhorter Raspberry Pi tutorials. Here is my circuit. It's kind of messy. It's really messed up because you can see all these wires going through every direction, but the thing is that I have already this one for the previous lesson and I didn't want to rewire everything, so I just hook up another breadboard, and there I put the components that didn't fit in the first one. I also powering this externally because I'm kind of afraid of burning my PI after all the problems I have with that one, so I prefer to be careful. The thing is that, well, the DHT11, I have the ADC 0834 to a couple of potentiometers, this one for the screen brightness and that one for the setting the temperature threshold, yes, and these two buttons are for yellow for setting the unit, that's from previous homework, and this one, the blue one, to set the programming mode in order to make to set the temperature with this potentiometer and then fire up the alarm that the buzzer is here. So let's run the code. This is going to be kind of slow because Tony is running through X11 forwarding from my Raspberry Pi to my Mac, and it's slow that way. Okay, I can change the unit, the brightness. I can enter in programming mode. Well, that's because I'm going to stop this. It's annoying. It reads from the position at the potentiometer, but only when it is in programming mode. So I can do this and it's not going to take it into account. The alarm is set to fire up at 92.7 Fahrenheit, and I don't know what is that, because where I come from is centigrade. 32.7, oh, that's kind of hellish. But I can put this like I don't know, here, and it's going to, the alarm is firing up because I am in the range. I'm not in the range. Well, that was like an error of the ring. I sometimes get errors, I don't know if from the device, for the DHT11, or from the, oh my god, please shut up. Okay. For the library I'm using to read from the DHT11, that is this one, PIGPIO DHT. Okay. I'm using timers to read from the potentiometers, buttons, and to check, to monitor the alarm threshold. That is the interesting part. I break the code into functions. I have this one to map the output of this potentiometer for the values that the DHT11 can read, that vary from 0 to 50 degrees Celsius. That's why I'm not going to different values, because this one does not read below 0. This one is for the alarm, and I called it from here. Every 250 milliseconds every 50 milliseconds I read the buttons, and every 10 milliseconds I read the potentiometers. And I'm using timers for that, as I mentioned. And in this while loop, I'm getting the read from the DHT11 every time I read, because it does not matter. The library returns the proper value every second, because this one is updated 1000 Hz, I think. So it doesn't matter if I call it every time, it's going to give me a previous read until it updates. That's the new stuff here, because the code is mostly from the previous lesson. And thank you for watching.